Did you experience trauma that continues to impact you? From experience, I know that trauma can leave you reeling, with you feeling like nothing will ever be okay again. That's why I want to share some motivational words that will move you in the right direction. If you are not driving or operating any form of machinery, I suggest you close your eyes and listen intently. Regardless of what you experienced, you never, ever give up on yourself. Why? Because you're too valuable to do that. Trauma doesn't define you. It doesn't say anything about the person that you are, what you're capable of, and the life that you're going to have before you. You are much more than that. Regardless of what you experienced, your goal is to heal from it so that it doesn't dictate your future. The past doesn't get to decide if you're going to be happy or not. You do. It doesn't decide whether you're going to be wildly successful or not. You do. You don't allow somebody or a situation to take control of your thoughts and goals just because an event or series of events happens. Instead, you dust yourself off, pick yourself up, take control, and diligently do whatever it takes to heal. Believe that you can end up on the other side of this stronger, bolder, and braver than ever. Work with somebody that you trust and really connect with. Seeking help is strategic and smart. It shows that you're choosing to take control of your life and work towards a better future. Find your voice. That means that you say what you need to say about what happened. It means being able to tell your story regardless of what anybody might think. There's power in listening to your own voice instead of anybody else's. Next, focus on what makes you happy, on what makes you tick. If there were certain things that you were interested in before this whole thing happened, get back into them. If there wasn't anything in particular that was making you happy before, find new things that bring you joy, purpose, and direction. You want to spend your time creating a great present and future instead of spending time on a past that doesn't exist. The more time you spend on creating a life of your own design, the better. Your mind is like a pot with soil in it. You want to make sure that you plant the right seeds and nurture them so that they grow into beautiful plants instead of weeds. It's also important to practice self-care. Make sure you're eating healthy foods and taking the time to do such things as exercise and meditate. Taking care of yourself physically and mentally is imperative to your healing. Be wise. Learn from what you experienced. Maybe you learned to stand up for yourself, to trust yourself, or even not make certain mistakes again. Maybe it's how not to behave from what you saw in another person's behaviors. Make it a point to have the positive become stronger in your mind than the non-positive. Lastly, if you experience generational trauma, this is your opportunity to break that cycle. It ends with you. That means that you become the person who valiantly chooses to do things differently and creates a better life for those around you and those that follow you. Overcoming trauma is a journey, not a destination. It entails letting go of that which does not serve you, being at peace in the present, and moving forward with a sense of peace and strength. It takes time and effort, but it's worth it. Because you're worth it. You deserve to live a happy and fulfilling life. Take a moment to commit to exactly that. Put your hand over your heart and take a few moments to commit to yourself. Good. Be sure to save this video so that you can easily come back to it and regularly play it. When it comes to the mind, reinforcement is key, so you want to listen to these words often enough to where these concepts and ideas become your concepts and ideas. I'm sending you a big hug.